Hey guys, I'm GamerMate, welcome back to a new video. So I'm here back inside ROBLOX Studio, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own horror game part 5, so let's get into the video. So first thing what we're going to be doing is going down to this maze, so we're going to be making a new jump scare. So the first thing we need to do is inside replicate storage, click remote events, open it, click plus, add in a remote event, then if we name this to activate jump scare event, like that. And once we have this, we need to actually change some of the scripts inside of him. So if you saw the last episode, we should have this follow script. What we need to do is just remove this line here. So where it says take damage, so just select it, delete, like that. And then we could just close it off. I'm actually going to be renaming the script to follow script. Okay, so what we need to do now is click the NPC, click plus, add in a script, and now we'll just name the script to activate jump scare script. There we go. Inside of that, we could just remove print hello world and type in local remote event equals game dot replicate storage dot remote events dot activate jump scare event. Then if you do script dot parent dot humanoid dot touched colon connect two brackets function and then hit. Then if you go down, a new end should appear. Then if you do if hit dot parent colon find first child brackets and speech marks and then humanoid, like that. Then outside of brackets we type in and hit dot parent dot humanoid dot health is higher than 0. Then go down, a new end should appear, and then we can type in local player equals to game dot players colon get player from character, then hit dot parent, go down and then type in remote event colon fire client and then player, like this. So what this does is if the player touches the NPC, and if the player has a humanoid, which they do, and if their health is above 0, so if the player is actually alive, then it fires a remote event to that player who touched it, and then that remote event will fire the jump scare. And the last thing we need to do is underneath this remote event fire client, go down and type in player dot character colon wait for child brackets and speech marks humanoid dot health equals to 0. So this means the player will die once they touch the NPC. So close off that script. And now what we need to do is make a jump scare room. So if you don't know what I mean, then it's going to be like a little black box with an NPC in it, which will be the jump scare. So if we just go under the map or something, or over here, add in a part, make sure it's anchored, and then we change the colour. Also resize it. And before we do that, go inside workspace, click plus, add in a folder, and then name this to jump scare room. Inside of that, we can add in another folder, and name that folder to walls, like this. Just drag that part inside of there, like that. And now just duplicate it, quickly make a room. So if you just duplicate the NPC, drag him over inside that room, but also make sure he has no scripts inside of this one. So just open it, delete the jump scare, the animate and the follow, delete. What I'm going to be doing is just quickly changing the body colour to a slightly lighter grey, like this. So now you can actually see that there's someone here. Another thing what we need to do is add in a camera. So add in a part, then we just anchor it, change the colour, like this. So we've just put it inside the room somewhere to about here. And then if we click surface, which is here, then we could just select any of these. So let's just do studs for now. Then you should see this orange outline on the brick. If we click it, now you can see it has this stud on it. So if we click part, go to our properties, and scroll down until you see surface. Open that. And the one with the studs on it, you can see it says left surface. So we need to make sure this is the front surface. So select the front. Once again, click it. Then just select something like hinge. And then now you can see that the hinge is on this side, which means this is the front. So click part and rotate it. So now the front of the camera is facing to the front of the NPC. Also just rename this NPC to monster or something like that. And also make sure we rename the camera. And also make sure Can Glide is off. So let's rename this to something like Jumpscare Cam, like that. Then we'll just drag the monster and the camera inside the jump scare room, like that. And now what we need to do is make an animation for the jump scare. So I'm just going to skip ahead until I've made an animation. Okay, so here's my animation. You can see it here, like that. So once we have that, we just export it, get the ID, and then close it off. So what we need to do now is click the monster, click his humanoid, then click plus, add in an animation. Then if you add in an animation, paste in the ID, like that. And what we need to do now is then just select your camera, make sure transparency is set to 1. And then we can also put a roof on this, like this. So once we've done that, we can go to Starter GUI, click plus, add in a local script, and then name this local script to Jumpscare script, like that. Inside of it, we can type in local remote event equals to game dot replicate storage dot remote events dot activate jumpscare event. Go down and then type in local camera equals to game dot workspace dot current camera, like that. Go down once again and type in local jump scare camera or cam equals game dot workspace dot jump scare room dot jump scare cam, like that. Then type in local player equals to game dot players dot local player. Go down and type in local monster equals to game dot workspace dot jump scare room dot monster, like that. Once again, go down and type in local animation equals to monster dot humanoid dot animation, like that. Go down and type in local animation track equals to monster dot humanoid colon load animation, 2 brackets, event animation, like that. Then if we go down twice and type in remote event dot on client event colon connect, 2 brackets, function, 2 more brackets, and then go down like that, and then type in camera dot camera type equals enum dot camera type dot scriptable, like that. Then camera dot cframe equals to jumpscare cam dot cframe, like that. Then go down and type in animation track colon play, 2 brackets. And one more thing what I want to do is quickly add in a jump scare sound. So click the local script, click plus, add in a sound, and then just paste in your sound ID, like this. So this is going to be my jump scare sound. So go back inside the local script, and underneath this animation track play, go down and type in script.sound :play and 2 brackets. Once you've done that, go down from this end like this and type in player.character :wait for child brackets and speech marks, and then humanoid .died :connect 2 brackets function 2 more brackets, and then go down like that. Then let's just add in a wait for like 2 seconds. Go down and type in camera.camera type =enum.camera type .custom, and then go down and type in camera.camera subject =player.character :wait for child 2 brackets and speech marks, and then type in humanoid like this. Then that should be your script done. You've closed it off and then test it out. So click play. So once we touch this NPC, then you can see the animation plays, and then you can see the camera goes back to us, and you could also hear the jump scare sound like that. So let's just try it again one more time. So we touch him, and then the jump scare should play like that. So click stop. Okay, so once we've done that, what I'm going to be doing now is making the main menu. So first thing what we're going to be doing is finding somewhere to place our camera. Let's place it about here. So click part, add it in, make sure it's anchored, and then we can also scale it like this. Once again, we click model, click surface, and then just select something like stud. Click one of your sides, go to properties, click surface, and you can see front surface is set to studs, which means this is the front of the camera. So once we have our camera, we can just position it to about here. So this is what the camera is going to see. Maybe if we just move it up like this. So if we just select the camera, change the name to menu camera like that. Once again, make sure transparency is set to 1 and make sure can collide is off, but also make sure it's anchored. So once we have our camera, we can make a new menu GUI. So click start a GUI, click plus, add in a screen GUI, and then name this to menu GUI like that. Inside of it, click plus and add in a frame. Then let's change the size of the frame to 1, 0, 1, 0, like that. And now what we can do is make sure background transparency is set to 1, like this. Inside of the frame, click plus, and then add in a text button. So in properties, make sure the anchor point is 0.5, 0.5, like this. Now just customize the button, like the colour and the text. But now you can see that we can't really see the button. But now what we need to do is go to position, change this to 0.5, 0, 0.9, 0. And now you can see that's in the middle of the screen, but it's also near the bottom. So now let's change the size to something like 0.6, 0, 0.2, 0. Maybe let's change it to 0.4 or 0.3 or something. And then 0.1, like this. Actually, let's do 0.2, like that. So here is our play button. If you click it, go to name, and just change it to something like play button. like that. One more thing what I'm going to be doing is clicking plus on a frame, adding an image label. That's because I've made my own custom logo. So if I just go and paste in the ID, so you can see here's my logo. What I'm going to be doing is removing the background like that. Also make sure anchor point is set to 0.5, comma 0.5, like that. Once again, change the position to something like 0.5, comma 0, comma 0.1, comma 0, like that. And now let's change the size. Here we go. So the size for my logo is 0.6, comma 0, comma 0.2, comma 0, like this. Once you've done that, we can close off the frame, click the screen GUI, click plus, and add in a local script. We can just name this to main script, like that. So if you remove print hello world and type in local run service equals to game colon get service 2 brackets speech marks and then run service, like that. Go down and type in local mouse equals to game dot players dot local player colon get mouse 2 brackets, like that. Go down and type in local camera equals to game dot workspace dot current camera. Go down twice, and now we've typed in local menu camera equals game dot workspace dot menu camera. Go down and type in local move equals to 150, like that. Go down twice and type in function update camera 2 brackets. Go down and new end should appear, and we can type in local center equals to menu camera dot cframe. Go down and type in local move vector equals to vector 3 dot new 2 brackets, then 2 more brackets, and type in mouse dot x minus center dot x, like that. Then in between 2 brackets we'll do a forward slash, then move, comma, then 2 more brackets, and then mouse dot y space and then minus center dot y, like that. Once again, forward slash move and then comma 0, like that. Then we go down and type in script dot parent dot frame dot play button dot modal equals to true. So what this line does is we're going to be setting it so our player is in first person, but usually in first person we can't move our mouse. So to fix that, if we set modal equals to true, then that means once we're in that GUI, then we can actually move our mouse. But then once the GUI disappears, so once we click play, then we'll be set back into first person. So go down and type in camera dot cframe equals to menu camera dot cframe, and then do a star, like that. And cframe dot angles 2 brackets math dot rad 2 brackets, and then do minus, once again 2 more brackets, like that. Then do mouse dot y minus center dot y, once again outside brackets, forward slash move, then outside these brackets we could do comma math dot rad 2 more brackets, then minus, once again 2 more brackets, and then mouse dot x, then minus center dot x, outside brackets we could do forward slash move, and then outside brackets we could do comma space and then 0, like this. Then underneath this end we could go down, and what we need to do now is once again go to replicate storage, open up remote events, click plus, add in remote event, and name this to something like start game event, like that. That's because our game starts as soon as the player joins, but we want it so once the player actually clicks play. So type in script, .parent, .frame, .play button, .mouse button 1 click, :connect, function, 2 brackets, then go down, a new end should appear, game, .replicate storage, .remote events, .start game event, : fire server, go down and type in camera, .camera type equals to enum, .camera type, .custom, then go down and type in script, .parent, : destroy. One thing we need to do, so in between these 2 lines we could type in run service, .render stepped, : connect, 2 brackets, and then update camera, which is this function here. Then we should be our script done. So close it off. Also, one more thing we need to do is go inside our main game script, and at the top we could type in local start game event equals to game .replicate storage .remote events :find first child start game event. And if you scroll down to where it says wait 10 and then main game, if you remove that wait 10 and type in start game event .on server event :connect, 2 brackets and then function, like this, 2 more brackets, and then a new end should appear. So if we remove this main game, then type it in between here, so main game, and then 2 brackets, like this. And then if we just put the roof onto our school, like that, click lighting, then go to fog end, and if you change that to something like 70, then you can see that we have this fog, and also make sure fog colour is black. So then if we click play, and now you can see that we can move our mouse. You can see that even though it's in first person, we can still move our mouse. We click play, and now you can see that we can't actually move our mouse or zoom out, like this. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If this video helped, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe down below. In the description you can check out my ROBLOX group and Discord server. And I'll see you later. Bye!